Mother. David and Anthony met the beginning of his junior year, the summer before his junior year. He was invited to attend a summer academy. It was a three-week long academy. He went away for 3 weeks and came home, and not long after that, David committed, I want to play college ball. This is my passion, this is my dream. And we're very faith-oriented, and we got a phone call from Anthony that said, hey, I saw something in your kid, and I want to work with your kid. And would you be willing to go on this journey with me? And we talked David a long and hard. Is this really what you want? And David committed, and then 2 years later, Anthony, through the process, like he kept saying, make the goal a reality. And he met David where David was and had David actually write it out. This is my goal, and this is what I want to do. And he connected with Scripture and led David in ways that we didn't expect him to lead. So from a parent point of view, he like took our base and turned him into the man that he is now. So David can probably tell you, there were times along the way that David was at the ball field 3 nights a week because he was driving at that point. And then he would come and say, Mom, I'm going back. And I'm like, are you kidding? You just got home. Yeah, I'm going back. And then whenever there were times when David was still in that moment of, Anthony was on the phone and saying, no, buddy, you got this. Come on, let's keep going. So David can probably give you more from the coaching aspect. I can give you from the man that, like I said, he became. Go ahead, Dave.
So from the soccer aspect, just like my story, like she said, I met in going into 11th grade, and at that point I wasn't really good at soccer, to put it quite frankly. Yeah, 10th grade I wasn't, 10th and 11th grade I didn't have any college looks, and then took it very seriously my 12th grade year and put in a lot of work just because I guess I was behind. Yeah. So it was a lot of work, but
because we didn't have like what they were sharing, the exposure. We stayed with our hometown league. We felt loyal. We felt like we're gonna go that course, and we didn't go out of it. So that put David in a position. Once he reached that level where college soccer coaches should be looking at him, he was off the map. He was not noticed. So Anthony provided the connections that we were missing. So not just the connections, but he did. He took David to matches and introduced him to coaches, and just David set his sights on Southeastern because he went to that 3-week academy and met some of those boys that were on that team, and the mission and the vision those boys shared were the same with what Anthony shared. And that was when he said, Southeastern is it. That's where I want to be. It was truly his senior year. They worked hard their junior year. He worked hard on the field. But it was the senior year whenever you ended up with like 3 offers to other places. And David decided that he wanted to be local, and Southeastern was it. But it was a journey.
It's awesome.
Yeah.